Podcast. My name is Galutrad.
And my name is Becs.
And today, Becs, we are finally having our Delibird delivery. We got a delivery of Delibirds.
Yeah. It's taking a little longer than Prime.
Yeah, they're a little slow. They waddle.
Yeah, Delibird can't fly, right? We've discussed this.
I don't think so. I think we have discussed this.
Yeah, he ice skates and he walks to us, so it takes him quite a bit.
But he's here, and we have a listener feedback episode.
I'm just picturing. I'm sorry. I'm picturing. If anyone has watched this movie, the It Follows movie, we're just slowly walking. It's just
Delibird just slowly comes towards you.
Makes it kind of creepy.
That would be, I mean, honestly, a Delibird slowly coming towards you would be creepy no matter what. Yeah. This is exciting. We have so much listener feedback. Our community has come out in such full support and has shown so much love that already on season 2, we have decided we need to do a Delibird episode so we could read as much of it as possible.
Yeah.
We tried to pull as many different user comments as possible so that we can highlight as many people as possible. But there's just so much, and we are flabbergasted by how much love this community has.
We have a
for us.
spreadsheet that I have to scroll down through in order to read everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we use Wrapped on Another Pokémon Podcast on Excel.
We do. We
wrap our text.
We do wrap our text in order to get stuff to fit. Yeah, no, it's amazing. But before we get into that, Bex, how are you doing?
I'm okay. We've both been under the weather.
We have a podcasting curse because it felt like the whole off season between season 1 and season 2, neither of us were sick. We were feeling great. We were doing great.
Yep.
And then as soon as we started season 2, it's just we've been passing sickness.
Malady
back and
after
forth.
malady.
Yeah.
We're doing great. I would blame the kids, but we don't have any. We have dogs, and they didn't bring us the colds. So
no,
just do be German up in this house.
We do be German. No,
Germing, the verb.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, but you've been pushing your way through it, and
I have been very excitingly. I have been playing some Dragon Age Inquisition, which I have been a little slightly obsessed with.
You have. Listeners will know that you worked your way through Dragon Age 1 and 2.
I beat my first Mega Charizard the other day.
Did you?
Yep, to kind of bring it around.
Black Dragon with blue flames?
No, it was just a normal. So I guess
Mega Charizard Y.
Y, Mega Charizard Y the other day.
Which, speaking of Mega Charizard, go listen to our Mega Do's and Mega Don'ts episode if you haven't already.
Yes, it was probably the funniest episode we've ever done. It was the episode that I've laughed the most at. I guess I shouldn't say it's the funniest one to the public.
Yeah, I hope y'all really enjoyed that because we had a blast.
We were cracking up.
And I'd love to do more episodes in that vein where we're just being silly.
We also ranked our Mega Evolutions on Patreon.
Yeah, we've got a victory for Victory Bell.
Yep, and
Mega
nothing
Victory
for
Bell.
Vileplume.
And then
zilch for Vileplume.
Mega Vileplume looks really weird. It's a wrestling flying bird named
it's
Halucha.
very strange. Weird looking Vileplume for sure.
No, that's good.
But how have you been doing?
I've been really good. I've also been sick, obviously.
Yep. Sorry.
Because we shared that back and forth. It was fun. But I've been good. I have been getting into the VGC of Pokemon.
Yes, you have.
With a couple friends of mine.
Much more relevant than Dragon Age to this podcast.
Yeah. And I've competed in 2 non-official grassroots tournaments so far, and I've done okay for not really having a whole lot of actual VGC experience. I've gone 3-3, so 3 wins, 3 losses in both of these grassroots tournaments. But I will say I am feeling really confident for the global challenge that is going to be happening soon. It'll have already happened by the time this episode drops, but because the 2 grassroots tournaments that I've entered have been with a team that is not the team that I created and practiced with online, because the global challenge, I found out with my friends that are also doing this with me, locks your team so that you cannot use those Pokemon at all.
That's
and I was
crazy.
well, I don't want to have to like duplicate these Pokemon, so I'll just make new teams. And I've still done pretty well.
Good.
And I'm feeling much more confident with this other team. So I mean, obviously I'm not expecting anything. It's not about winning or losing, but
You're fine. But you're getting into it
yeah,
competitively,
I'm
which is what
finally,
you
like,
wanted to do.
doing the competitive season.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck with your global championships.
Mm-hmm.
And just a reminder to anybody that is getting into it, like, it's really okay. I know that sometimes the more seasoned VGC people are a little intimidating, but it's if you want to get into this, Galutrad's doing it, you can do it too. You just have to figure out a good team, a good system, and
well, you don't even
for
have
it.
to figure out the team itself. Like you can find a team that somebody else has made and use that team. So they're like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to start from scratch, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's fun. It's a cool way to play, get a different aspect out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've also been playing through Pokemon Violet.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Which has been fun for me, going through Scarlet and Violet again. But yeah, that's how I've
I
been.
heard the gym leader music the other day, and I was like, should I be doing something? What's happening right now? Because the people are like singing, they're like,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
whenever
me too.
Whenever the gym leader terastalizes.
Yep.
That's how we've been, Bex. This is weird because like normally we have listener feedback and then we have the episode, but this is
the episode.
This is the episode.
Yeah.
We have so many comments that we're reading today.
Big bag Delibird was carrying.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we've pulled together, like Galutrad said, we've pulled together a ton of different people. We've tried to pull from several different platforms. It looks like we've got a lot of Spotify on here to get through, but that's because there's a lot of Spotify comments.
Yeah, Spotify is definitely the leader in comments for us, which is awesome. We love to see that.
Yes, we do. But we're excited to dive into this listener feedback. But before we jump into it, just so you all know, all of these comments came from listener feedback that was left on any platforms that we're on. So Spotify, Apple Podcast, Blue Sky, we're on X, Instagram. We will always read your feedback if you have any for us, and you can leave us at any of those channels. And then additionally to that, we're also now on YouTube. We've got season 1 completely on YouTube.
Season 1 is totally on YouTube, and season 2 is releasing live day and date. With
so truly on YouTube now. And of course, those 5-star reviews wherever you can leave those help a lot with our growth. But yeah, you can find us anywhere on Another PKMN Pod.
Yeah.
But the first comment is coming from the Spotify platform. It's from Another Highly and Pokenerd, who we definitely have heard from a lot, and we consider a friend of the podcast. I believe the creator of the Red Heart White Heart movement is Another Highly and Pokenerd, right?
If not, I don't think the actual creator. I believe that goes to a user who was their name was like a bunch of emojis. That it was like burger, pizza, fry. Is the one I found going back in our history of comments that recommended it. But I think definitely a champion of
the Red Heart White Heart.
Yeah, leaves lots and lots of Red Heart White Hearts, which we love to see on their comments. So. And
they commented on our Legendary Wonders episode, which is where we talked about the legendary birds, the Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno,
as well as Mewtwo and Mew. Yeah.
From Gen 1. And Another Hylian Pokenerd said, fun fact, Celebi is actually the first Pokemon in the Johto Pokedex, not Chikorita. I always loved Articuno because my whole family was a Team Mystic in Pokemon Go. Also, my opinion on the other birds is extremely biased because they're the only ones with Galar forms that I have in Pokemon Go. Mewtwo is really cool, but honestly kind of overrated. Also, I have a theory that Ditto is Mew 1.5 because it's pink and its shiny is blue as well as Mew. And they both have the DNA of all Pokemon. Too many letters, sorry.
I think it's the starters up until Generation 5 where I think Victini is technically number 1.
Okay. So it's like it kind of breaks the mold for a minute. Yeah, I agree with that theory on Ditto being Mew 1.5.
It goes even deeper than that because...
Or I would say 0.8. Mew 0.8.
Because the Yeah, it goes even deeper than that because the base stats for Mew and Ditto like line up mathematically. They both are the only, well, not the only Pokemon because of Smeargle, but they're the only ones who natively learn the move Transform. They, as another Hylian Pokemon nerd said, the shinies are the same color and the regular one is the same color, and you find Ditto in the area where you would find Mewtwo. So yeah, that's a really good
it's so weird
theory.
to think about because Mew, like I can see the model I made of Mew for you on your shelf. It's like a really pale, like pearlescent pink. And I always think of Ditto as Pepto-Bismol for some reason. I guess that's not true. He's like paler than that, isn't he?
Yeah, his color. So on older games, their colors were similar because the palettes were very limited. But on newer games, it is definitely a little bit different.
Okay.
The blue is still very similar, but the pink Ditto is much more purple in newer games.
Okay.
But yeah, no, and I think the Pepto-Bismol is
I feel like that's too bright now that I've said it out loud.
yeah.
But I'm like, Pepto-Bismol Pokemon, Ditto, got it. Like, I don't know why I think that.
Yeah. But thank you, Another Hylian
Yes,
Pokenerd.
thank you for that comment.
And no worries on too many letters. I love that you did apologize though, because this was one of your only comments that didn't actually have the red heart, white heart, which usually it does. But
oh yeah, he couldn't fit it in.
Yeah,
with the character count, I guess.
Had so much to share, which we love.
I love that.
Next up, also over on Spotify, is Aaron Domingos, a friend of the show, and actually also did the what?
I'm reading the comment.
Oh,
sorry.
Aaron also, if you didn't know, is a Pokemon, not an official Pokemon photographer, but does photography of Pokemon, and actually did take the picture of our Pokemon swag episode.
Yep.
Yeah, that artwork is Aaron's photo.
And he creates other content
as well on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. So Aaron commented on our Psyched Up episode, and Aaron said, I do not in all capitals, support the Esper slander, so I'm very #Team Victory Bell this episode. I recommend watching episode 817 of the anime, and I promise you will feel differently. But also get some tissues ready.
Oh, that's exciting. I think we've talked about this. I haven't seen, except for some of Horizons, I haven't seen any new anime past like advanced or maybe even like the Dawn era.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that. I have, since this episode aired, however, I have some newfound respect for Esper. It is partially credited to Aaron because Aaron's pointed out a lot of really cute things about it. But I really genuinely I think I found an appreciation for a lot of Pokemon that I didn't like before starting this podcast.
Definitely in doing this podcast. And yeah, Aaron actually, speaking of the other content that he makes, he has a great video all about Esper on his YouTube channel.
Yes. And that was a cute video.
Yeah, that I highly recommend.
I also...
Which shout out to me. You don't know, but I feature in that video because there's a clip of me on some of the moves that Aaron did. I captured the footage for him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that is cool. No, I think it's cute. I also I love a good spook, and I'm sorry, but that added a really cool, creepy factor to the Mega Victory Bell trailer.
Yeah.
So I get promo, I guess would be. But so props to Esper. It's grown on me a lot. So I'm not trying to win a Team Vileplume hashtag back, but just so you know, I have grown since making Psyched Up. Okay, I have grown.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Aaron.
Yes, thank you, Aaron. Over on Blue Sky, Isaac120 commented on our What a Shock episode, and he said, just listened, gotta say, I am Team Raichu as well. Since Gen 1, he's been one, if not my favorite electric type, mostly because he's overshadowed by Pikachu being the franchise's mascot. That honestly is really true, and it makes Raichu extra cute and
Yeah.
extra lovable that he like.
And also,
is a
he's
Pikachu.
the best Pokemon ever.
Okay, well, all right, moving on. But I think that the Pawmot line might surpass it as my all-time favorite electric type simply because the whole Pawmi-Mo-Mot, I like that, Pawmi-Mo-Mot /Mo/Mot line barely changes, and they're fighting type 2. Seeing them run around with you in SV is adorable. It is adorable. I don't know if you feel this way, but I had high hopes for the Pawmi. Like when I got Pawmi, I was like, this is really cute. I wish it had changed a little bit more.
Yeah, I remember you being upset that it
just
basically does just grow up as a Pokemon.
Yeah. Which it's like, that's cute. I think it's a cute line. Don't get me wrong. And I think
Yeah.
it's cool that it's fighting type as well. And it is funny to watch it run around because it's a lot slower than you are.
Yes.
So like you leave it in your dust when you're
Yeah.
running. But yeah, I love that. I love that's your favorite. I appreciate the Pawmi /Mo/Mot.
Yeah, the Pawmi-Momot. If I could fit that many characters into a nickname, I would nickname all my future Pawmis
Pawmi-Momot.
Or just maybe Mimomot might work. That'd be fun. Yeah, Pawmot is really cool too because it gets access to, I believe it's called Revival Blessing, which is, I'm pretty sure the only way that you can revive a Pokemon that is fainted mid-battle without using an item, which like in VGC is impossible to use a revival item because it's not allowed, but you're allowed to revive a Pokemon. But of course, unfortunately, Pawmot is not that strong either. So.
Yeah. Does it also kind of put a good defense against flying type Pokemon, like having a fighting type Pokemon because it's got the electric?
The electric, yes, it does.
That would be cool.
It makes you not weak to. It makes you just neutral damage to
flying type.
types.
Yeah. That's cool too.
Yeah.
I love a good cancel out typing matchup.
Yeah, it's super defensive.
Very cool. Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, next up on Spotify, we have, I love this username. We have a comment from Jesus Crust. Jesus Crust has left us a couple different comments, but on our very first episode, Another Podcast, I Choose You, which was our episode 0, Jesus Crust commented, Favemon goes to Shuckle. Love the pod, guys. Hooked since episode 0.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Shuckle fans, they go hard.
Oh, yeah.
They love their Pokemon.
Every day they're shuckling.
Every day. I hate that. No, I love that though. It's so funny to me because I remember I remember being a kid and I got Shuckle from whoever that was in the village
on the island. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the greatest Pokemon ever. And then I let it out and I was like, you are a turtle, sir. Like, what are you doing?
Well, and it's super weak too. It has one of the lowest, if not the lowest, attack stat. So it doesn't even you try to hit with it and it doesn't even hit very hard.
But it does. There's something special about it, though.
It has the highest defense stat.
Yeah.
And it also was, for a long time, was capable of technically putting out the most amount of damage despite having
crazy.
The lowest weak. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A bunch of shenanigans, but yeah.
I love that though. Well, thank you, Jesus Crust, and thank you for sharing your favorite, and thanks for hanging out with us since episode 0. That's quite a journey.
Yes, yeah, you've been here. You've enjoyed everything from day 0, which is awesome.
Yes,
yeah,
I love that.
And shout out to your name again. Absolutely love that name, Jesus Crust. It's fantastic. Perfect. I feel like it's like an off-brand of Cheez-Its.
Yeah, it feels like it kind of reminds me of the toast. Have you ever seen the toast that has a religious figure burned into it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm not even sure that's the point.
A Cheez-It with a little religious figure burned in?
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
That was funny.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you again.
Now I have a Cheez-It with you know how the burned Cheez-Its?
A Cheez-It with Arceus's face?
With Shuckle burned.
With Shuckle. That would be good. That would be good.
Over on That made me laugh. Over on Apple Podcast, we got our very first for this episode that we're going to read 5-star review.
Woo!
From a user named K Trubot Creator.
KT Robot Creator.
Or that. K, not Trubot.
Trubot?
KT Robot Creator.
Yeah.
It's probably better than what I said. The review is called Fun and Cozy Podcast. Oh my gosh. We're cozy.
I'm so scared by the fact that we might be considered cozy.
I love that. I found this podcast through AZP and I love it. The hosts are great to listen to and have a good diversity of discussions, so I never feel like it's getting old. It hits my nostalgia for older games just right, and I love listening to it while doing something relaxing like crafting. Keep up the great work. We got a red heart, a black heart, and a white heart emoji. Ooh, adding the line.
Yeah,
the line in
really
the Pokeball.
Yeah,
I love that. P.S.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Pokemon type is definitely grass. My favorite Pokemon is Venusaur. Oh my gosh, it's the first Venusaur love I think we've got.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like I know we got some Ivysaur love at one point, which was shocking, but yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
My first ever game was Leaf Green. Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It did its job because grass and Venusaur are your favorites.
Yep.
I love my starters so much that I barely used other Pokemon until I struggled to beat Erica, and I actually needed to think about type advantages. I was 7, yes. But even then, my Venusaur was my go-to, and I only switched it out of battle if I absolutely needed to. Oh, I love that.
I recently watched a YouTube video where someone our age or maybe a little bit younger than us played Pokemon again as if they were a kid, where they had like a team that they had caught, but they only used their starter as much as possible, so that like by the time they got to the 6th or 7th gym, their starter was like level 60 and everything else was at like level 20 or 30.
Oh my gosh.
So, and they were like, just to recapture the nostalgia of that. And I think that sounds like so much fun. Of just like being a kid again.
Based on the content that I have watched about Pokemon and playing strategically, I still play like a kid a little bit because I only use Pokemon I like and I only use offensive moves.
Yeah. Yeah, I was having a conversation about that too the other day, where like I feel like you don't really need to use them. Like I only like to pick status moves if either it will do something to them, like make them asleep or paralyze them, or if it increases or decreases a stat harshly is what is the term where it does it twice for one click.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise, like and if you spend a turn to decrease their defense and then attack them and take them out in 2 attacks, when you could have just taken them out in 3 attacks, like what's the point?
I know. Yeah.
So.
No, I do think there are some moves that clearly are helpful, like that I've seen on the championships that we've watched.
Yeah.
That are more stat related that I would never have used because I'm so offensive focused. And I really like some variance in my offensive. Like I like obviously type matching with my type and then also adding in some random thing as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love that. And Leaf Green, I mean, we just did our Gen 1 review last season and we both played Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Yeah, back to basics.
And it's a beautiful game. I'm glad that's how you started.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you didn't get to start in Gen 1
when Gen 1 came out.
Like that's a great way to have your start. That's basically the same thing.
I love that. Well, thank you KT Robot Creator for the 5-star review. We appreciate it.
Another 5-star review over on Apple Podcast from Danny Tomey.
Woo!
Thank you.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Danny Tomey left a review saying the title of it is Not Just Another Pokemon Podcast, which, Danny, I don't know if you know this or not, and maybe you did, and that's why you did it, but I love that if that's the case. I think my, conversation with David, where, from another Zelda podcast, where him and I started talking as friends rather than me being a fan of his show, was because I posted on Instagram something about with my Another Zelda podcast shirt, something about saying something like, it's not just any Zelda podcast.
Oh,
It's another Zelda
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
And so I kind of love that. I feel
Aw,
like.
it's like a full circle moment. Very
Yeah.
cute.
So I hope that was the case. If not, that's kind of even better because then it's just both just natively came up with the idea. So Danny says, I've been playing/watching Pokemon somewhere between 20 to 25 years. In my day-to-day, I don't have people I can talk to about all things Pokemon, but this podcast really fills that void. It's super cozy and engaging. Another cozy comment. My ultimate Pokemon goal has been to obtain all 1,025, and so far I'm at 1,023.
Wow.
My fave poke is Trapinch because I
Oh.
love how he is a little desert bitey boy. Love this pod and keep up all the awesome work.
I
Red
love
heart, white heart.
that.
Wow.
He's a bitey boy.
He's a bitey boy. And 1023, Danny, we need to know, are you there? Have you made it to 1025?
And what 2 are you missing?
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
not, I mean, if you're willing to accept help, I think we might, if we can, we would be happy to help you.
That's
achieve
really
that
cool.
goal. That's insane. That's awesome.
It's probably something crazy,
Yeah,
like
it's probably
Deoxys
like a
or something.
mythical that's not available anymore.
Probably Deoxys is available though, right?
Yeah, in Omega Ruby.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, like it's got to be something really, really insane.
That's really cool though.
Yeah. And Trapinch, that's
An underrated
That is
Pokemon. Yeah.
a perfect example of like every Pokemon is someone's favorite
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because we haven't heard
No.
Trapinch yet.
No. And not the like Flygon definitely is like a cool standout Pokemon. So Trapinch being the choice is awesome.
I also think now that we've heard Cozy twice and we got like that context from Danny of why Danny Tomey loves this podcast. I mean, I feel like any podcast that's niche
where you just feel like you're listening or talking to friends.
Or well, no, where you can go finally interact with and engage with people that are talking about something that you don't have people to talk about outside of that world, that realm. Like, I think that's really cool. I have been, ever since I got into Dragon Age, I've been itching to find something like that.
Yeah.
For that, because I'm like, I do have, thank goodness I have people I can talk to. I have a couple people, but I also am like, that's kind of why I got started with this anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for someone to talk to about nerdy things, and I got on the internet, and here we are.
And you found Another Zelda podcast.
I found Another Zelda podcast.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. So yeah, absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much. That's probably one of the nicest comments I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Not that they're all not nice.
No, they're all fantastic.
But I love that.
We don't pick favorites.
We don't, but I love that. I love that people feel that way.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Yeah.
We're kicking it back to Spotify. We've got a comment on our favorite gym leaders episode from TG or Such one.
I think we decided it was going to be TG or Such.
Yeah, TG or Such one. And TG or Such one commented and said, love the pics, but I have to go with my boy Alistair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big Alistair fan.
I like Alistair a lot. I think he's grown on me, especially since I watched that episode about like Ash helping to find his story a little bit, kind of implying he's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was really cool. So yeah, I agree. Alistair's a great pick.
Yeah, I'm excited to eventually play through Pokemon Shield because I didn't get to experience Alistair at all.
I didn't get to experience B.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. I think it's cool that they're doing that, but I'm also sad that they're doing that. Like, I noticed depending on who you start, how your main character is created in ZA, you're going to have a friend or a rival or whatever.
Yeah, it's going to be the opposite.
Different. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, I want to learn about both of them.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's kind of always been a thing because if you picked the boy character, your rival would be the girl character.
Yeah.
And so, but
yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you,
yes,
TG or Such. Over on Spotify as well, we have a comment from Jason on our If Pokemon Were Real episode, which again, we talked about. We listed out a team of Pokemon that we would have if Pokemon were in real life. without considering and kind of considering some of the craziness that would happen because of that. But Jason says, would y'all be interested in doing crossover episodes along the same topic of what if, i.e., what if Pokemon were in the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender? What Pokemon would be on Aang's team?
Yep. Katara.
Or Katara? Definitely Sokka's team should be put together. Anyways, as always, your faithful Pokenerd, Red Heart.
Aww.
So I haven't watched that much, if any, of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Clearly. Yeah,
Yep.
since you didn't know how to say Aang's name.
Yep. Aang I got. I haven't seen Sokka before.
So I haven't watched all of it, and I haven't watched the spinoff of it.
Yeah.
But it's a good show. I think you would actually like it a lot.
Okay.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
Yeah. I don't really know why. It wasn't something that I got into.
It's very cute
Yeah.
and it gives you the feels.
The one thing that I know from that though is there's a guy that has a cart of, I guess, lettuce or cabbage, a cabbage cart guy, and his cabbage cart always gets destroyed or close to destroyed, which I think is really funny.
There's definitely a lot of funny cute moments in it. No, I would love to do that. We talked about
the idea of a crossover episode with AZP
with doing it in the Zelda world.
Yeah, which we know
our friend Shane, who goes by still Sane Shane on Twitter or X, on the X and other socials. He actually did a blog post about that and talked about what Link's Pokemon team would be like.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool to kind of dive into other characters as well. But I think that would be fun. I used to follow this artist who did the Sailor Moon Scouts as Pokemon trainers, and I think this is back in the Tumblr days. Like it's been a minute. And I had the Saturn team as my wallpaper for a long time. So yeah.
Did it include Espeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Espeon and Umbreon, maybe. It might have been just Umbreon though. But it was just cool because two of my favorite worlds. But I think doing
a crossover of like what other
franchises
series?
We could do. Buffy.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. It definitely
Disney
would have
princesses.
to know a little bit about the franchise for sure.
Yeah.
But Disney princesses would be really fun.
It would be cute. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that's definitely something we're open to doing. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate that comment. Also on Spotify, Colin commented on our Back to Basics episode, and he said, "I love this podcast so much!" ! It is 100% my fave podcast. Also, when season 2 is coming out, when is season 2 coming out? We're here. Surprise!
It's season 2.
In fact, it's episode
4.
4 of season 2. So we did it.
We've
Magic.
done it.
Lots of red heart, white heart emojis. My favorite Pokemon is Blaziken, by the way, and then some more red heart, white heart emojis. Colin, great choice. Blaziken is a solid pick. We love a good starter final evolution.
Yes, yeah.
And thank you so much for the compliment. We appreciate that we're your favorite podcast. That makes me happy. But yeah, we're clearly, this is why we're doing the Delibird episode, is because we're behind.
We're a little bit. We're a little bit behind.
We didn't have the break.
No, yeah.
So that helped get us behind more.
But Colin, I need to know, how do you feel about Mega Blaziken versus regular Blaziken? Do you like Mega Blaziken more? Are you against Mega Blaziken because you like Blaziken so much?
We have a new science experiment that we're starting where if there's a Mega Evolution of your favorite Pokemon, if it impacts your opinion about the Mega Evolution or not.
Yeah. Because there are quite a few, especially for you, also for me, but you definitely have a few that you are less fond of because you like the regular so much. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. So I'd love to know that, Colin. Well, do you want to go ahead and go to break, and then we will come back and read some more listener feedback?
Yeah, we can go ahead and go to break.
All right.
Get out of here. Go eat some cake.
No, don't get out of here.
Oh, wait,
don't.
Yeah, temporarily leave and then come back.
And then we will be back with more listener feedback.
Eat some cake.
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Katie.
And we'd like to tell you about our show, Another Zelda Podcast. Whether you've been playing Zelda games from the beginning,
or just started with Breath of the Wild, we have something for everyone.
from deep dives into how the games are made, review episodes.
We even make top 10 lists and do a bit of music talk.
That's right, if it's about The Legend of Zelda, we cover it. Listen to Another Zelda Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
We'll see you there.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying our mailbag Delibird delivery episode. We've got quite a few more Delibird specials
I
to
hope
come
that
through.
your birthday cake Pop-Tart that you ate was to your liking.
Did you? Oh yeah, birthday cake.
Do they have
Pop-Tart.
they have birthday
they've
cake
got
Pop-Tarts,
to.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking about that because I had a s'mores Pop-Tart,
Yes, you did.
which is basically cake.
Basically cake. Speaking of Delibird, though, real quick, did you know that Delibird's bag is not actually its tail? Or is its tail? It's not a bag that it's holding. It is its tail.
I don't believe you. I'm looking this up.
Yeah, it's the tail of the Delibird and not a bag.
But he's holding it.
Yeah.
So he's just holding his
he's
tail.
just holding his tail.
But there's stuff in it.
No. Well, yes, it can open somehow.
I don't
but
like
it's
that.
his tail.
I don't like that at all.
It's
his
a
bag.
tail.
It's just this is like when you told me that koala one's branch
Yeah,
was
the actual
was
one.
the Pokemon.
I told you
Oh.
earlier that I wanted to. Sorry, we're getting a little off topic, but I told you earlier that I wanted to go ahead and get the Bellybolt Squishmallow.
Yeah.
You're not a big fan of Bellybolt,
No.
but I now like Bellybolt because I learned playing through through Violet, because I didn't use Bellybolt in Scarlet, but playing through Violet, I decided I was going to use Bellybolt, and I learned that Bellybolt's eyes are not the white things on its body. That those are just organs that handle electricity, and its eyes, it has a face that looks like Ditto, because its eyes are just the little yellow dots above the smile, and they blink, and that makes him so much cuter.
These
Those, yeah, the little yellow dots are his eyes.
I kind of would. I wish they were the smaller dots, like
the ones that
slightly
are the
blue.
ones that are in line with his mouth. That's so weird. Anyways,
At least you didn't tell me that he's a Cyclops and that this is his eye,
he's
because that would have
actually-
traumatized me
yes, the thing in
forever.
the center. The one that you thought was a Cyclops Woobat is not a Cyclops.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, thank you, Delibird, for these deliveries. Over on Apple Podcast, back with another 5-star review.
Woo!
That was a little loud.
Oh, woo! I got actually excited.
This review is from a user whose username is Bear Chicken Bunny Fox FNAF.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's FNAF.
Okay.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
okay.
It's Freddy, Chica. I don't remember the fox's name. Bonnie, I think. Bonnie is the bunny, and I don't remember the fox's
Roxy.
name. Roxy the
Foxy.
Foxy. Okay.
Roxy?
Right? Yes, I think you're right. That sounds right. Their title of their 5-star review, thank you for that, is Pokemon Yay. And they say, I saw this at the start just like AZP Greenheart, and I love Sixfive. Let's make the red and white heart emojis our logo. If someone reads this, please say yes or no. Which I think that's interesting, because I'm pretty sure this must be the same reviewer as the person who originally, they have a comment, because the way Apple Podcast reviews work is that you can only leave one, so you can update your review. And the burger, the pizza, French fries, hot dog burger comment
they
also
might have
is titled
updated.
Pokemon Yay, and so they've updated their name. But yeah, so there we go. So this is the same person, the same creator, but
Okay.
also recommending. But yes, we're saying yes. Yes, we'd love that. That's such a great idea. You had such a great idea. They go on to say, you should make a shiny episode. I hope you are the #1 Pokemon podcast in the USA.
Aw.
Thank you so very much for making this. P.S. I am a Charizard. And then
Look
an
at
orange
it.
heart and a little dragon emoji.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
We are very close
No.
to granting that wish.
Oh, I thought you were saying close to being #1 Pokemon.
Oh,
podcast.
no. Oh, my gosh. I don't know that. No, I'm so
that would
sorry.
be awesome, but no.
No,
There's
we're
some
very
great
close.
podcasts out there.
We're very close to making one of those dreams. Well,
Yes.
another one, because we've adopted Red Heart, White Heart. We're team
Absolutely.
Red Heart, White Heart. But we're very close to making another one of those dreams come true because we do have plans to do a shiny episode this season. And we're very
Yes.
excited about it.
Yes.
I'm
and
so
we're gonna-
excited that I started prepping for it before we started episode 1 and then got told we were going to push it back.
Yeah, and we're pushing it back because we're going to have some special guests on
Yes,
for that
I
episode
know.
as well.
I'm just teasing.
So yeah,
My gosh.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
But our shiny episode will come this season.
Yep.
So thank you so much.
And then your third dream of us being the #1 Pokemon podcast in the USA will
It's
also come true.
shortly around the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe by season 3 we'll get there.
I'm gonna say next episode we'll push us over. No. Too bold.
I'm scratching. Obviously, y'all can't see. I am scratching my head and just look very shocked. No, there are some great podcasts out there,
Yeah.
especially Pokemon-related ones. We love that y'all are here for us, and we hope that we're a part of we love that we're a part of your podcast listening for Pokemon. But
Yes.
there are definitely some good podcasts out there for
Yeah.
Pokemon. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
if you need more Pokemon in your life, give them a listen. They're good. They're good as well. So yeah, thank you, FNAF,
Yes,
aka
thank you.
burger, pizza, fries emoji creator.
They're
I
ready,
like the new name.
They're ready for some Fazbear pizza.
They're
now.
ready for some Fazbear pizza.
That's right.
Yeah.
Over on Spotify, we got a comment from Wildcard2281 on our Back to Basics episode, which is not to be confused with our Back to the
Normal.
episode.
Yeah, that you brilliant names for both of them, but they definitely were rough coming back to back.
Thanks. Not to be confused with that one. This is on our season 1 game review of Generation 1.
Yes.
And Wildcard said, recently found your podcast. It's a pretty good 5-star. I'm an old blood myself. Gen 1 is my favorite. Suggestions, listener email and news. What's going on for Pokemon in season 2?
Yeah, so Wildcard, thank you so much for the comment on Spotify. We aren't a news podcast. We will definitely talk about news such as the Mega Halucha that came out recently, and the Mega Victory that was announced. But we do try to we like to be an evergreen podcast, so we try not to have news centric episodes. But if you are looking for that sort of thing, we are hoping to eventually offer that on our website and on our Patreon. It's not available right now. That's not a thing right now. We have a lot on our plate. But eventually that'll be up and running, and we'll let y'all know about it when it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are great. The listener email, that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Delibird Deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. No, I think the only problem with doing like an actual email, like a newsletter, is we'd have to capture email addresses for anyone that would want that.
Yeah, and I don't want to mess around with data.
But yeah, we are working through doing some more growth for the channel and finding different ways to reach everybody, because we really like I said, we really love, obviously, since we're doing a whole episode about it, we really love hearing from you guys, and we love interacting back with you guys. So yeah, we're definitely working on some things for that too.
Yeah, and we are two people with we are a small team of 2 people with this is not our full-time job. We wish it would be, but
Oh my gosh, yeah.
but we both have full-time jobs and other interests, and
Whenever you're ready, baby, I'll make this my full-time job.
and
I'll learn how to edit and everything.
we are trying our best to get out as much content as possible for y'all, but we appreciate, again, all the love and support that y'all have shown for what we are able to do, and we enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I do think, I will say, if you're interested in like more recent things, I will say we are starting to do that over on Patreon.
Yes.
I wouldn't call it news.
No.
I would call it reaction to news.
Yes.
Which is something that we're very good at.
Yes.
Very good at reacting to things.
And then I guess one other thing that I would say is, because we do want to eventually, much like AZP, have some blog posts on our website. And we are, I guess, consider this an official announcement of, like, if you are interested in writing or having an outlet for writing about Pokemon, reach out to us. You can email us at
Another Pokémon Podcast
@gmail.com. Let us know if you're interested in that, and
or a DM. You could DM us on
Yeah.
Instagram too. if you
DM
wanted
us
to.
on Instagram or just anywhere that you can contact us. Let us know and we'll reach out to you to kind of get that set up. But like, that's something I would love to have, like they do have like a community of writers that are just, if you just want an outlet to share your thoughts and stuff on, I'd be happy to host your thoughts on our website.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, cool. I feel like I'm getting all the great real
Users'
funny
names,
although
yeah.
the next one's funny too. Another Spotify comment. This one is from a warm potato.
Perfect. We're actually making.
We're having
Warm
a stew
potatoes.
for dinner.
Yeah, yep.
So this is a warm potato is commenting on our There Goes the Battle episode.
You didn't do it right.
And there goes the battle.
Thank you. It's a little bit better.
And which was our episode all about Pokemon Stadium. That was a long one too. That was a long episode for us. We had a long night recording that one.
It was just I think we learned that though it be a small game, it's a mighty game, and it has a lot of little pieces in
things.
there.
Yeah. But a warm potato says, I think the Switch games you're thinking of is Pokken Tournament DX, like Tekken, is probably the one you're talking about. Which I do think that I was talking about, or I think that we were talking about the other like instances of 3D fighting Pokemon games. And the Pokken Tournament is definitely an excellent fighting game. I was a big fan of it when it first released on the Wii U. I liked to play as Braixen.
Well, and now we're getting Pokemon Champions,
which is
Champions.
I think you might be right.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Well, you look that up, but yeah, we're getting a new Pokemon game that's dedicated to battling
Pokemon Champions.
Pokemon Champions, and it's going to be on phone too. It's going to be on the Switch and available on phones. So that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's cool. We're getting like a dedicated battle system. I hope that the animations are flashy and cool. And
Bring back the mini games.
yeah, but yeah, a warm potato Pokken Tournament is fantastic, and yeah, thank you. It's been a while. I don't quite remember exactly what I was talking about in that episode or what we were talking about, but I imagine it was probably about other 3D fighting games with Pokemon.
Probably trying to think of them.
Yeah.
All right.
So thank you so much, a warm potato.
Yes, thank you. Over on Apple Podcast, we got yet another 5-star review. Woo! From Panda Moo 2011.
Yes, and then a symbol. It means old, according to Google Translate.
Panda Moo 2011 old.
Yes.
Says, please read me. That's the name of the review.
Yeah, congratulations.
We're gonna do that. I love your pod. My favorite Pokemon is Inteleon. I have 15 Inteleon VMAX cards. My first game was Shield, so that is why. I was Choose Water unless there is a cooler starter, Rowlet. I have loved Pokemon since I was 6, and I'm 13 now. Oh, I love that. What a great choice. I think Inteleon is pretty cool.
Inteleon is super cool. And it was one of those, I remember you were so upset because we both went with Score Bunny that round.
We did.
And the reason we did is because Sobble, you thought Sobble was so cute, and then we got spoiled on the middle evolutions, and I remember you being like, no, this middle evolution is terrible.
Yeah,
And,
I wasn't a
so
fan
you
of
didn't
it.
want to go with it, and then but now you're like, yeah, I know that if you ever play through those again, I remember you saying that you wanted
Sobble
to pick
would be
Sobble.
the one I picked. Yeah. Sobble's just so cute, and I think Inteleon is really cool. I like the character development of Sobble.
Yes,
It goes from
yeah.
being a whiny crybaby to like this.
James Bond.
Yeah, it's really cool.
A sniper.
What was is Grookey, right? Was the third starter
Yes,
in that line?
yeah.
And he is a Rillaboom.
Rillaboom evolves into a drummer.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's really strong.
He reminds me of Donkey Kong, like the drum game.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Jam.
Score Bunny's still really cute. But
Yeah,
no, Sobble, I would be picking Sobble the next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But yeah, great choice.
shout out to Rowlet as well. Love the little owl in a bow tie.
We love the little owl in a bow tie. He's so
Yes.
round and cute.
He's so round.
I love him. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that 5-star review. We really appreciate it. And wow, that's a fun way to start the Pokemon series is with Shield.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I have complaints about the story, but the gameplay I feel is a solid.
Yeah.
Is solid. Yeah. Thank you. Back over to Spotify, we have another comment from this time from Rinto, which I believe Rinto. I think we just read their most recent comment as well on the last episode. Rinto left this comment on our favorite gym leaders episode.
Ooh.
And Rinto says, "Hello, this is my first comment to this podcast, and I stumbled upon this as an idea if there's a Pokemon podcast I can listen to, and it did not disappoint me.
Yay!
This podcast is quite awesome to listen. I love the chemistry you both have that it got to the point that I am listening to you while working.
Ooh.
As for this, my favorite gym leader would be Erica.
Yay!
Also my crush."
Yay!
And then a little winky emoji. And possibly Milo.
Aw.
Go grass types.
Yeah, that's a great choice for Erica. Great choice.
A lot of grass type love in our community.
Grass type is, I feel like grass type is an easy, like and I don't mean easy like in like a negative way. I just
Yeah.
mean it's very easy to love.
Yeah,
like,
they're usually pretty cute. Some of them are
Cute.
super cool.
and they have like cute.
The typing is really solid.
They have cute like evolution lines too, and they also have like really cool, like normally have really cool like fun facts about them. Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I think it's a great type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
I
is.
also love grass types.
Yes, you do, and you also love Erica.
I do love Erica.
Yeah, no, those are great picks. Milo especially, I love. He's big old buff boy.
Yes.
From Sword and Shield.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Rinto, those are great, and so glad that you're enjoying the podcast.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your comments, and yeah, I'm excited to have you continue listening. And thank you for this. Yeah, the sweet comment. We don't think that we have good chemistry, but that's because we deal with each other every single day.
No, I think we. That's not true.
It's not.
We
It's
even
not.
talked about like we were like at least we have dynamic opinions and we can bounce off of each other really
Mhm.
well. So we were not worried about that part of
No.
the podcast. We were worried about the other things.
Yeah, and
Semantics.
Which, and again, we've mentioned this, I feel like on the past couple episodes, but like we are just fans of this series just as
Yes.
much as y'all are, and so we do not at any point claim to have the unbreakable knowledge of Pokemon. We are definitely going to get things wrong, and we do all the time.
I don't
And-
get anything wrong.
Okay, and we admit to that, but we love that y'all are willing to, like, shout out to Isaac. He's the one who commented the actual math. He responded to us in another comment, the actual math on Electro Ball, which is something
yeah.
that I got wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was literally looking up the math for that, and I still got it wrong. So like we're just gonna make mistakes, and that's okay because we're just fans and here
Yeah.
to love the series with y'all.
Yeah. I also love when people are just like, I need to scratch that Pokemon itch, and they find us and they're like, this
This is the scratch.
I love that.
I'm so glad we can be that to people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over on Spotify, Storm Chaser 51. If you are actually a storm chaser, I need to know because I think that's one of the coolest jobs ever. Big Twister fan here, even though that's probably not realistic in any way. But no, I think that's really cool. They commented on favorite gym leaders and said Sabrina on top now and forever. Because that's their favorite gym leader, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah,
Which
I would assume
Sabrina
that's true.
is excellent, an absolutely excellent gym leader. Big fan.
She's so intimidating too. Like I love how kind of scary she is, but she's also like really just cool.
Yeah, no, she is. And the anime episode, I think, is where it starts to get like the creepiest.
Does she have? Am I making this up? Is there like a kid version of her?
In the anime episode, yes, but the actual gym leader is not.
No,
like,
she's
never
grown.
been
Yeah.
But yeah, in the anime episode, it's not a little, or it is a little kid version of her.
So is Sabrina? Is it like an Alistair thing where it's like a ghost, or is like Sabrina just a kid in the anime and an adult in the, or more more
It
grown.
is a projection
Okay.
of herself.
I like vaguely remember that, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a projection.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And great choice for favorite gym leader.
Very cool. Very cool choice.
Next up on Spotify from user Hudson, which the S in is a little $, so that's fun.
Every time I see Hudson, I just think of Breath of the Wild.
Oh my gosh!
Like the Hudson and Sun and
Bolson.
Sun, Bolson,
Yeah,
Hudson.
Bolson Construction,
yeah.
and then Hudson Construction in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Hudson commented on our If Pokemon Were Real episode, and Hudson said, I'd say Rotom because my phone would never die. And my gosh, the fact that I didn't think of that, but I thought of Charjabug.
We talked about Rotom.
We did talk
though.
about Rotom and how like it would be useful because you could just have it go into stuff. But
be
none of
useful,
your
period.
electronics would be, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And you could just have it float.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't need any type of stand.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even need pockets.
You wouldn't have to sit by an outlet.
No.
You could just sit
Yeah.
wherever you want in your living
Yeah.
room. You just have to you don't have to have your choices determined by where outlets are in your walls.
And it's basically AI because it could, like in future games, or like in Sun and Moon, Rotom talks to you. Your Rotom Dex.
Oh, that's cool.
has,
So
like,
it's like
things to say.
I'm not going to say the names of the AI people because then they will start speaking.
Yes.
But yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Imagine being in your house and you're like, Rotom, turn on lights.
I don't want to rename.
I don't think we can, but if we can, we might
Rotom.
need to. Yeah. That would be
funny.
really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Hudson. That's a beautiful choice.
Yep. Solid
10 out of 10. That's an excellent one for If Pokemon Were Real.
for sure.
Yeah.
Over on Apple Podcast, we've got a 5-star review.
Woo!
From it's either GH We Ran
Yes.
or Guerin or G Huerin.
I think GH We Ran is, I'm guessing.
It's so hard when, like, I wish there was like you know how you can put on Slack how to pronounce your name?
Yes.
I wish there was
yes.
like a how to pronounce your username guide. Because I feel bad when I don't.
I know.
how to say it.
During my Twitch streaming days, it was always like a gamble. Anytime a new user would come in,
Just
you'd be
try
like,
your
well,
best.
am I going to immediately upset them by saying their name wrong?
Yeah, hopefully we don't upset anybody, and you know that we're doing our best.
Yeah.
But GH We Ran commented, did a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. They titled the review, "Please update more regularly." The review says, "I love it. I just wish they would put out more." Yeah, we wish that too.
Unfortunately, I think you came along while we were in our break.
Yeah.
So that definitely
Probably didn't
would
help.
put some downside on things. But we're back. We're doing it. We're posting as much as possible, which we're a bi-weekly podcast. If you enjoy Zelda, on our off weeks, you can go check out Another Zelda podcast, and they post on the weeks that we don't post. So you can kind of get both of them as if it was a weekly podcast.
Yeah, I get it though. Once you've binged through a podcast, once you get to the live wherever their last actual episode is, it is tough because you just want more.
Yep.
But we are putting out more on Patreon.
More content is available.
More content is available. It's just slow stream of it though.
Yeah,
for
like
sure
we said,
right
we're just two people working,
We
doing
want to
this
give
as a
you more.
passion, and we want to give you as much as possible, but we have to be a little realistic, and we try to do as much as we can.
If we have any billionaire fans out there that
want to support the show,
want to just pay off my house.
My gosh.
But only if it's freely given, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They'd be like, all right, I bought your podcast. I now get to tell you exactly what episodes to do. We're going to be like, no, the freedom. But no, thank you. Hopefully you tune back into season 2 and heard us read the review and you're happy that we're posting some more episodes.
Yeah. So thank you, GH We Ran. Back over on Spotify, we've got Just a Guy, who left a comment on
Who's not just a guy.
Who is not just a guy. They are a fan of Another Pokemon Podcast, and that makes you more than just a guy. Left a comment on Back to Basics, and just a guy said, I love Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm focused on getting another GBA and a copy of Fire Red so I can trade with my copy of Sapphire to work towards completing the national dex. Love the podcast and keep up the great work.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, Fire Red, Leaf Green are top tier.
They are. They're
Hoenn,
fantastic.
top tier.
As is Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald.
Yep.
Great.
Really every
Diamond
game.
and Pearl. Really every game. There was a period of time where you and I, because we grew up literally with Pokemon, there was a period of time where you and I had not played some of those in the middle, but we have now since gone back and corrected that error.
Yep.
And it's been really, really good getting in touch with those.
I'm still excited to play Black 2. I really had no idea that it was a sequel until I don't know, last year or two.
Yeah. There's definitely a part of us for like there's like 2 or 3, probably just 2 now, that we haven't played through all the way.
Yep.
And there's a part of us that wants to hold off on playing them before it's time to play them for the podcast, so that we can give like genuine, like, oh, this is all brand new info to us.
Yep.
And then also so that we don't play it and then forget what our thoughts.
We don't want it. We also just want it to be
like fresh,
and we don't want it to feel like we're tired of it by the time we get there. That would be sad.
That would be
to
really
me.
unfair to the game.
Yeah.
If you have to play through a game and then immediately play through it again, it can be rough. Even the best games can suffer from that.
That's literally why I can't speak for you, I guess. But that's literally why I ended up playing Fire Red, because I was like, I played Let's Go way too early for this review, and I don't want to go back and replay that game.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
Love that.
But yeah, thank you, Just
Thank
a Guy. I also wanted to say this because I was thinking about it. Fun fact: if you have Pokemon Home, you are able to have a living dex for every single game, the full national dex for those games, and still have plenty enough space to have more Pokemon in your Pokemon Home.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was doing the math and I was like, oh my gosh, Pokemon Home can fit so many Pokemon in it.
Is that when people do a living dex, is that what they're doing? Is they're using Pokemon Home to do it in?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll do like some people will do a living dex just for the game, and it just means that they have, it means that they have
living representation of
every single Pokemon in the dex or in their boxes.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's super super fun.
I was trying to do that with Pokemon Go.
Well, and
ran out of. I think I ran out of.
Yeah,
space.
you'd have to pay actual money to be able to do that. But also with Home now, they've made it so that you can get rare Pokemon for completing a living dex, or at least registering the entry for each thing from a game.
Oh,
so
wow,
like
okay.
I don't remember exactly what the parameters are, but or what the rewards are, but like for instance, if you register every single Pokemon in the National Dex from Scarlet and Violet in Pokemon Home, I think you get a shiny Meloetta.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, so like there are rewards for doing it now too,
Very
which
cool.
is awesome. And originally there weren't. It was just a thing that you did for fun.
Yeah.
Because you love the game.
Is that what is it? The top most disappointing rewards for completing a game video that we watched.
Yeah.
Whereas like for Pokemon Red and Blue, you get a certificate.
Yeah,
or something like that.
You can't even, unless you have the hardware from back then, you can't even print out
Can't
anymore.
even print it out anymore. But no, I think that's really neat.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Yes.
For the comment, Just a Guy, and I hope that you're close to completing that national dex. Let us know where you're at.
Over on Spotify, we got a comment from a user who is appropriately named Pokemon !
It's the official Pokemon company.
They commented on our Another Podcast, I Choose You, our episode 0 episode, and said, I have been a Pokemon fan for 4 years, and my fave Pokemon is Sylveon. Yeah, we have a really good friend whose favorite Pokemon is Sylveon,
Mm-hmm.
and she actually just got a cool Friday the 13th kind of zombie Sylveon
Yeah.
tattoo, which I just realized might have been where my mummy inspiration came from.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
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 Also, I'm using Sylveon on my VGC team.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Your official one, or
My
the
official
one?
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool. Very
yeah.
cool.
It is one of my surprise Pokemon that I'm using.
It's a really cute evolution.
It's very cute. It's
it
very
will
cute
never
and very
be.
strong.
It will never be my favorite evolution.
Shout out to Pixelate. No, because Espeon exists, which is your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a Pixelate?
Pixelate is a hidden ability that Sylveon gets that turns any normal type move into a fairy type move, which gives it the stab bonus, and it just powers it up in general as well.
That's really cool.
So it double powers it up.
See,
Yeah.
stat moves,
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Use them.
Mhm.
Yeah, got it. No, I think that's great. Sylveon's a great choice, and thank you so much for commenting on the episode 0. I hope you've listened to more.
Yeah. No, I hope so as well. And excited for you to be here and be a part of the community.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Our final comment for Delibird, the final
my
message
gosh.
that Delibird has presented to
Delibird's
us.
tail is finally
It's
almost
finally
empty for the day.
Yeah, no more presents to give out.
That now and then he's gonna waddle back,
He's
and
gonna
he's gonna
waddle back and go
for
get more.
season 30
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Got a long way to go to the Pokemon poll.
Goodbye.
Our final comment comes from Spotify, and the user is this. I'm gonna do my best here, but it's basically like a little chibi face emoji, but it's bracket tilde or bracket hyphen tilde hyphen close bracket.
We're gonna call this person
Chibi face.
Chibi Face.
And this user left a comment on our Back to Basics episode, which again is our Gen 1 Season 1 finale, Gen 1 review. And they said, "What's your favorite evolution line?"
Oh.
Mine is Knackley. And then I didn't normally I type this out, but I think they are in the win for the most red heart white heart
Oh my gosh.
emojis, because they put 108.
Oh, you counted them.
I counted them, and rather than emoji typing them out, they put 108 sets of red heart, white heart. So it was red heart, white heart is one set. And they
Okay.
did that 108 times.
Okay.
And then they did little Tiki Island head emoji, Tiki Island head emoji.
Okay.
And I think that is the most red heart, white hearts that we have ever received in a comment.
Nobody try to beat it. It's gonna be it's gonna be fine. Y'all are gonna hurt your fingers.
What is your favorite evolution line?
Oh, I don't know, and I don't know what a Knackley is either. Like I
Knackley-
can't picture it.
Knackley is from Scarlet and Violet. It's that little like salted rock Pokemon that becomes this big ol' hunkin' Hulk.
That one is pretty cute.
Yeah.
I like Knackley as well. I will have to give that some thought.
Yeah,
I am not sure what my favorite evolution line is. That may even be a good podcast
that
episode.
might be a good episode to talk about the evolution line. That is our favorite, and maybe some
Because
runners up.
we'd be looking at
feel
it
like
holistically,
Yeah,
right?
I feel like it would be. I feel like it would have to be for me. It would have to be one that is a 3.
I already know what yours
evolution.
is.
What?
Yours is Bellsprout. I don't know why you're denying your feelings.
It's not Bellsprout because I'm not. Yeah, no, it's you're fine. I'm actually not.
Mine,
like-
mine
might
actually
be.
might be honest because I think about it and like I have such a love for even like Gloom is probably the least favorite of
Yeah.
those 4, right? Because
Yeah.
if we count Blossom, I have such a love for Gloom too. Like that might be it
Yeah.
because middle evolutions are challenging for
I
me
don't know.
sometimes.
That's a tough question.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Knackley, if I promise you, we will answer you. If we decide to do a whole episode on it, we will dedicate that episode to you because I have no idea.
For sure.
I just called the user Knackley.
You
Chibi
did.
Face.
Chibi face.
Oh no, how will we dedicate? Excuse me. Bracket dash
Bracket
swiggle
hyphen
dash.
tilde hyphen bracket. Yeah, I don't know. That's such a hard question. You know,
You don't have to answer it right now because we might make content. We might make an episode
we might if I had if I
off the cuff.
if I had to
Oddish.
off the cuff, I
me.
would say the B-drill line.
Weedle.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing an episode about this. We have to fight. We have to fight about it.
Anyways, that is our very
concludes-
first Delibird delivery.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a lot of mail.
that's a lot of mail.
I don't even like
and
going
that's
through
not
my
even
own
that's
mail.
not even all the mail. That's not even all the mail, and I haven't even scratched the surface of our season 2 episode comments.
Oh,
So
this is just episode 1.
This
or
community,
season 1.
a huge love and shout out to our community that has grown up around us, because y'all are amazing, and I think we've talked about this before. We would still do this if y'all weren't here, because we just love it, and it's something fun for us to do that we enjoy sharing with each other. But like, having y'all to share it with makes it just so much more fun. And so much better to do.
Yeah. It just it feels like a community.
Yeah.
Which is really a lovely thing to be a part of, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone, truly, for all of that feedback. We, as Galutrad said, we will be doing more of these. We will be continuing to read listener feedback every episode at the top of the episode. And just from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you, and we hope that you enjoyed going through these comments as much as we did.
Yeah. So thank you so much. If you want to be featured on those future episodes, like Beck said at the top of the episode, you can leave us a comment anywhere that you're hearing our voices. You can also check out our website, anotherpokemonpodcast.com. You can check us out on YouTube, leave comments there, and we will respond to those and include those in listener feedback. You can also reach out to us directly on Instagram, TikTok, X, Blue Sky, Threads, at Another PKMN Pod. And we're excited for the rest of season 2.
Yeah, we are. We're very excited.
All right.
Oh, if you all wouldn't mind, single file. There's a lot of you today, a lot of comments. Single file, please, and get out of here.
Get out.
Slowly.
One
person at a time. Make a line.
Yeah.
No, that's not a line.
Make sure that you put your Pokemon back in their Pokeballs.
Oh, yeah. Please protect all Pokemon. If you do have a Pikachu that doesn't want to go back in its Pokeball, we understand. Make sure you're carrying it out. All right. Anyway, get out.
Get out!
Guitar solo. Bow, 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 bow.